We're here with Cal offensive tackles Jake Curhan and Patrick Mekari. How you guys doing?
Doing good.
So you guys are coming off a 3-0 stretch in the non-conference schedule, and you're heading into a big game at home against Oregon this weekend. So you had a chance to take a look a little bit at what they did this last weekend, I assume. What are some of the things that you're looking for from the Oregon defense that might give you guys a little bit of a challenge?
In terms of the defensive front, all the players are really athletic and active. They've got a really big nose in the middle of that defense. He's tough to move. He's a really stout guy. And then on the edges and at the linebacker positions, you just have long, strong, and athletic guys. So they're not too, they're pretty similar to our own defensive structure in a lot of ways. So it's a lot of things we're familiar with, but it's just executing technique down to the T because they're just active, good players.
Absolutely. This week I think it's going to be all about us. They're a great defensive team, great football team, but it's something that we haven't seen, it's something that we can't handle. So I think just this week keying in into our technique and really just focusing on us, I think we'll be all right.
Oregon's defensive coordinator Jim Leavitt's done a good job revamping that defense. They had a pretty rough year the year before. Are you seeing a lot different versus what you saw as freshmen and sophomores out of the Duck defense?
Oh yeah, I mean it's a whole different team compared to what I played against my freshman and sophomore year. But pretty similar last year. Still a good football team, but like I said before, I don't think it's anything that we haven't seen, anything that we can't handle. So we're just excited for game day to come around and see what they got.
Yeah.
What's the team's mentality coming into the Pac-12 season this weekend?
We have the same mentality every week pretty much. We're focused on us and our game plan. And Coach likes to use the term faceless opponent. So it's like we're just focused on us and executing what we're going to do. There's not much any defense can do that we really haven't seen. So it's just honing in on our technique and schemes for the week and making sure we're going to be able to execute those on game day.
So the season started off kind of like a tale of two halves. The first 6 quarters, offense was kind of misfiring a bit. Second 6 quarters, the offense was really flowing and kind of firing on all cylinders, and the quarterback seemed to be getting more comfortable out there too. What have you guys seen on the offensive side of the ball?
First of all, I think that defense has been outstanding, really helped us out a lot. But like I said, as you said, I think we're just getting more comfortable. We're trusting each other more. The quarterbacks have been feeling more comfortable in the pocket, running the ball, throwing the ball, and I think it just comes with time. I know the O-line is a very veteran group, and we've all played several starts and games before. But still, it's a new year. It's starting everything fresh again. And like I said, I think just the more games we play, the more comfortable we feel. And I think we're at a level now that we feel very comfortable where we're at, and we know that we need to get better and keep working, but we're excited for the challenge.
Yeah, and that's the thing about football is you've got 11 guys on the field on both sides of the ball. So in the beginning sort of bit of the season, it was like 10 guys are getting their job done and one guy's trying to do too much or misses assignment or something. So it's been really small things that have, at points when we've been struggling, it's just been really small things that have prevented us from really getting going.
So you had a couple of new contributors last week, including junior Marcel Dancy. Can you talk a little bit about what he brings to the field as a running back?
We think he's a great running back, great guy, really electrifies the field, and just his work ethic is awesome. And when you see someone work that hard on and off the field, you get excited for that guy when he does good. So when we saw him successful, scoring a touchdown, getting rushing yards, we were very excited for him, and I think it just boosted our energy up and wanted to continue to block for him.
Yeah, Marcel's tough to tackle. He's shifty. It's fun to watch him run because he's just here and there in a blur, and it just creates problems for the defense.
And tight end Ian Bunting has done a good job in the first couple of games blocking, almost like a 6th offensive lineman for you guys, but he caught the ball this last week a number of times. Seems to be a pretty potent weapon with his 6'7", 255 frame. Can you talk about what he brings to the passing game?
Yeah, we've seen it. Everyone here has seen it all through fall camp since Ian's gotten here. Ian's a really big athletic body, so he can really block people, which is awesome and helps us out, but at the same time he can get out there and catch a ball and create mismatches for the defense. Like I said, we've been seeing him do it, and it was only a matter of time when he would get out there in a game and show everyone else.
And Chase Garber's really had a nice game this last week. He completed about 80% of his passes. How have you seen him grow as a redshirt freshman quarterback?
He's becoming very comfortable. He's trusting the offense, trusting the calls. Just week by week, practice by practice, he's understanding the offense better, feeling more comfortable with the calls, and he's taking control of the offense as a whole. So it's awesome to watch his development and to becoming a leader on this team.
And what types of unique challenges have you guys experienced blocking for such mobile quarterbacks?
It's kind of funny because I feel like, I can't speak for Pat, but sometimes I don't even know which one is back there behind us. And we have different little change-ups in the scheme depending on who's in. Like, if we have Brandon back there, a lot of times we'll motion the running back out, so it creates really good matches for us to just run with him. And if they try to defend against that, we can just throw it out. So it doesn't make too much difference because at the same time, as you guys have seen, Chase is fast too. So a lot of times, I don't even think we notice. It's because it's at the end of the day, it's the same schemes and the same plays, just run out of different formations and in different ways. So it's just all the same for us. At looking at the defense, just changes a little bit.
Well, we appreciate you guys taking the time to talk, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you. Go Bears.